Do you think it's better to be consistently on target, consistently a good performer, or do you think that flashes of brilliance make you stand out and are what people would notice?
Oh, you need all. I mean, Nicky mentioned it before. You need all things in a team. So you need the flashes of brilliance. You need the players who can win the match for you, but you also need players who can perform in a solid way. More defenders and midfield players at times. So it's just like everything. You know, you go to school and you go to a business. There are different types of characters. I'm sure you two aren't the same. One's got flair, one's not.
Thanks.
I'm not sure which. But no, you need all types in a team. It's true. And I think hard work, which I've never played with a player, even the ones who are very talented, and obviously, you know, Ryan's one of the most talented football players that's ever been. They all work hard as well. So they don't just, it's not just the players who are, if you like, consistent performance who work hard, it's also the ones who have the genius skills and the flashes of brilliance as well.
You also mentioned in your first 11, when we were talking, that you referred to, let me get, and I quote, one of the best players to grace the Premier League, and he keeps getting better. Do you remember who you said of that?
If I said that about Ryan, I didn't mean it. I was being nice.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. I was going to ask, was that just because he paid you the compliment before?
I get a lot of money off him, pocket money off him every week, so it's pretty good.
Is he still paying you every week?
Yeah, no, I think if you're honest, you know, not blow it, not try to pat him on the back too much, but if you think about the amount of years he's played at the top level, it's phenomenal, really. I mean, I played at Man United for... I played at Man United for maybe 12 years, and at a level that was high, and it's difficult to do, and Gary played a long time as well. But to be fair to Ryan, if he's playing at that level at his age, and he's actually 42, he's not really 39, it's phenomenal. So it's all about his upbringing, his the way he lives his life and stuff like that, and that's important if you're thinking about all the other young players that are trying to do any walk of life, really. We're fortunate that we've got a career that we wanted, but whether you're going to be, you know, in the army or you know, a chef or whatever you want to do in life, you've got to give it your all, and it's got to be part of your life, and that's what Ryan does with his career, and that's why he's been so successful, really.
All right, since you brought up the matter of age, and since a lady never reveals her age, in Singapore, we rely on a lot of experienced players. One of them, Alexander Djuric. He's 43 this year, and he's still one of the players that we rely heavily upon to score goals in our local league, the S-League. He does yoga, and I hear you do as well, and even at my tender age, I can already feel the effects of aging, but obviously, as professional footballers, you guys have to maintain a certain level of fitness. You have to make sure that your body doesn't age like everyone else. How do you do it? How could anyone here look as good as you do and still play professional football?
I'll stay out of this one.
It's an honest question. How do we maintain that sort of physique and that level of fitness?
No, you have to, if you're given the chance like we are to play professional football for a living, you have to do everything you can to be at the top level, which is just doing sensible things, diet, you know, getting plenty of rest, drinking plenty of water, doing all the right things, really. So that's what I've tried to do. You know, you mentioned yoga. I used to have a lot of problems with my hamstrings when I was younger. So I decided to do yoga 10, 11 years ago, and it's really helped me keep the flexibility. And it's all about discipline as well, so that's really helped me, but it might not be right for another player. You have to find what's right for you and find it as quickly as you can, really. But what I say to young players and young athletes is the most important thing is to enjoy it, and if you enjoy it, then you express yourself and you become better players. And I still enjoy football just as much as I enjoyed it when I was 17.
Okay, now we've already asked Nicky. Feel free to give a round of applause.